Jameson, do you mind talking a little bit more about what the lock process looks like?
Sure. So USA Mortgage does offer long-term locks. So we can lock a loan a year in advance. That said, the longer lock term you want to go with, let's say today you said, Jameson, I can't sleep at night. I need to lock that loan. I know the rates are going to be a little higher. We'll do it. But what we generally tell you is like, here's kind of the risk reward thing. If you lock for that kind of timeline, generally you're going to have to pay an upfront fee. It's a deposit to the lender, as well as you're going to take a slightly higher than market rate. You say, well, what does that mean, James? Well, it depends on how long we're locking for. But it could be as much as a half point higher in rate. Now, most people look at that and go, well, I don't want to do that. And I would tell you, in the 15 years I've been doing new construction, I've only done a handful of long-term locks. Most of the time, they don't make sense. Last year, or 2022, that was a little different. That was the one time it probably made sense to do a long-term lock. But in most cases, people are probably going to wait till about 45 to 60 days out from settlement to lock. That's when you get the most favorable terms. You don't have to pay an upfront fee to lock. The lender's generally going to give you kind of the best pricing that they have. People say, why does it cost so much money to lock long-term? Because a lender, if they're guaranteeing you an interest rate, they're guaranteeing that to you, but they're not delivering it to what we would call the market of mortgage-backed securities until the home closes. So they're taking on a pretty substantial risk, and they actually have hedge costs, things like that. And so basically what they're doing is they're passing that on to the customer. That's why there's added cost to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.